E-Learning Cooking Show.
Hi, welcome to the E-Learning Cooking Show, Weekend Edition. I'm your host, Mr. McCallum. Today, we're talking about afternoon beverages and snacks. All right, let's get started. We got a lot of information to cover today. I'm going to try and do it quick. Now, I've shown you how to make coffee before with an AeroPress, but today I wanted to show you a little bit of an alternative method. So you'll see on the stovetop, on the little boiler, the simmer, see that? Simmer down now. Simmer down now. On the simmer burner, I've got the percolator. This is percolating the water. It's just boiling the water right now. So we're gonna take a look inside here.
We have 4 lovely humans with us right now.
Do we?
Helena,
hello.
Tommy,
Penny.
Oh,
Pen.
and Olivia.
Ow, that's hot. Be safe, kids. It's a dangerous, hot world out there. All right, check this out. There's some water boiling inside, okay? Which means we're about ready to percolate. So, first things first. I need a coarse grind. I'm gonna go back to the old standard, which is the grinder, the electric grinder. And if you don't have one of these, you could use a drill, a hand crank. I mean, whatever you got. You could use a mortar and pestle. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too fine. Little flip. Buzz, buzz. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is lovely. Look at that. Look at that coarse grind. Now, we're going to put it in this little percolation tray here. So I'm going to be careful not to let it get too messy or too full. Beep, 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 beep. I want to put, I don't know, I want to fill this about halfway here. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to take this over here to the percolator, and I'm going to place the tray on the percolation stem and then cover that with a lid. All right, I'm going to try to make sure I don't have any little granules so it doesn't get too much in the water. And then I'm going to gently, without steaming my fingers, put it into the percolator. Oh! It's percolating, kids. All right, so we want to get that lid on. And now we're going to let that percolate just a little bit. And I want to talk to you about some alternatives. How y'all doing out there, by the way?
They haven't said much. Lena has said hey.
Hey.
Jonathan James joined us.
Oh, JJ. Listen, it's a sleepy afternoon, I understand.
Oh, Penny wants to know what we're making.
Oh, Penny, we're making coffee and we're making tea. Okay, but we're gonna put some variation and twist on there, all right? We're also gonna have a healthy snack. So
EJ Tate is here.
EJ, how are you?
Good old Emma.
Emma the
She
J.
waves.
Okay, listen. Let's talk about tea. Tea is a very sophisticated afternoon beverage. By the way, all these beverages and snacks are designed to keep you flowing in your afternoon groove. Some of you are just getting up. That makes me sick to my stomach. But, plus if we missed you at Saturday Morning Cartoons earlier, I'm sad about that. I'd love to see you at the next one. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I am trying to make you feel guilty because I'd like you there. But tea is a sophisticated afternoon beverage, and it differs from coffee because the caffeine is not quite as intense, and it lasts longer. So it's like a slow burn. So for some of you, this is a good idea, especially those of you who've been drinking energy drinks all week. Stop the madness. Get off the energy drink and try something like coffee or tea. Okay? All right, so here's what we got. This is a little glass. What do we do? What is the word for putting tea in water? Steep? We're going to steep it in here, okay?
Nice, Mom.
So we got a couple things. We have a loose tea, and
What type? What is
well,
it?
this is citrus hibiscus. Hibiscus. let's get some of that. And we got two things we can do. We can use this little floury device. Okay, we're gonna put a little tea in that. Ooh, ooh. Tea.
We've got Katie Barman, Claire Bittner,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Mia Cox.
It's about time, friends. It's about time. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of the hibiscus inside of here. Notice the little thematic flower. Hibiscus is a flower, and then this will end up going in our drink. So that's one way to do it. This little deal here. Here's another way. We're gonna put some of that citrus hibiscus in here. Okay. I don't know. What do you say? Like a tablespoon?
Teaspoon. You're only supposed to put a
Teaspoon?
teaspoon.
What do I know
Correct?
about? What does it even say?
Tea nerds, tell us.
Okay, that's fine. That can't be more than a little dollop, right? I like that.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have some. This is gonna be some good
strong tea.
All right. So that's another thing. Now this is what prevents you from having to swallow the tea bits. I'm pretty sure that's just tree bark. Is this mulch? That might be mulch.
I can't even focus in there. Oh no.
Oh.
It's okay.
I think that's mulch. Anywho, we're gonna put the little strainer in the top, okay? And then here's what we want to do. Our coffee, meanwhile, is percolating nicely. The longer we let that go, the stronger, the better that coffee is gonna be. Have patience. Now here, we've got water heated up to 167 degrees. When you're working with the black tea, you can go as high as 200 degrees. Oh, that's my microwave automatically turning on a fan inconveniently while I'm recording a live episode of the E-Learning Cooking Show. We're going to roll with it. So 170 is about an ideal temperature. I say we're close enough. So I'm going to fire it up in here. Boop, 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 boop. This is going to make an 8-ounce cup. I'm going to fill it to the brim.
Look at how pretty it is.
You can see that's already steeping. Steeping in the deepin'. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Is Elliot here, by the way?
Yeah, she just came.
Okay, good, because Elliot likes tea. This is dedicated to you. We're just going to lightly put this lid on so it doesn't create a steam explosionary situation. You can see I've got my tea ready, or my honey. That's called honey, not tea. This is tea. This is honey. And we'll use a little honey if you prefer for sweetener. I don't like the sugars because of the diabetes in this region. So we're gonna. I know honey's got sugar, but I feel like it's natural. And okay. So anywho, we gotta work on some accessories for the coffee. Percolator's almost set. I want to teach you how to make what is it? A latte or a cappuccino?
Latte.
Latte
with the milk and then I don't know.
All right, here's the deal. Here's all I really care about. I've got milk, and then I want to make it frothy. I want the frothy business. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a 1-minute situation in the microwave. You got to be careful with the milk because it'll over bubble. Okay. So let's go 130. 130. We're gonna keep an eye on that.
Elliot would like to know what variety of tea is being brewed.
That's a great. What variety? It says. It does say it is tea. It has hibiscus, organic cinnamon, organic orange peel, and organic lemon myrtle. I don't even know what myrtle is. Is that poisonous? Is myrtle poisonous? I think there's some frankincense and myrtle in there.
Murder.
I think it. Listen, Elliot, I'm not claiming to be an expert here. I'm just saying, tea's good. Tea for two.
We also have a tea bag.
We do have a tea bag because I wanted to reassure you that I am not a tea snob, and so feel free. Put a tea bag in your mug, in your favorite mug.
Jonathan James has a question.
Sponsored by? Can I get a sponsor? Menards, hit me up. At Menards!
Jonathan James is wondering if we can froth it. I'm assuming that's milk in a French press.
Oh! Jonathan James, I assume A, you've done this before, and B, I would imagine you could do that because that would be a perfect environment. Now, I myself, I don't have a French press, okay? So I can't do that, but I have another method.
Oh, he's saying that you can do it in a French
That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying.
Elliot says that she sees that we've gone with an herbal blend, which is, I'm assuming, great.
I think it's
Wonderful.
good for the bod, right? So,
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Katie Barman's actually wondering if you can share a Greek dish on an episode.
Oh,
later on.
that just made me very happy because next week, I think we got to bring that into the mix. So yes, thank you for that. Duly noted. No question. I will do some kind of. I have pitas ready. I got to figure out the chickens. But I got tons of paprika. I got Greek yogurt. I got cukes. You're on. Thank you for that suggestion. I have, by the way, I have already done 2 delicious Greek meals at home that I think the family enjoyed. So that I've got a medium grasp on. I think I can do it.
People have seen the drill, so here it is.
All right. Now, all I've done here is use some packing tape to attach this whisk to my drill, okay? We're going to see if this works because it's easier. What I was doing days ago was I was doing the fire starting technique, and it kind of hurts my hands. So I just wanted to see how this works. So let's take it slow. I don't want to splash anybody.
This is scary. It's a 4D experience.
I feel like it's getting frothy already.
Oh, it's spilling.
It's spilling. Is that too fast? Maybe I could slow that down a bit. Oh, I mean, actually slow it down a bit. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
EJ Tate says, "Oh gosh." Helena says, "You are a genius."
Now I don't know if you can hear me, but this is a lot easier right now than doing it with like my bare hands. But it's kind of okay. Look it. I don't have stiff peaks yet. Let's keep going. It's getting a little splattery. I almost feel like it's more just stirring it than anything. What if I just do bursts? I also don't want to break the proteins. Apparently there's little protein nodules that they do a scientific thing to make the milk frothy. Plus this is 1% milk, kids. I have a feeling if I had more fat involved. All right. We tried. Maybe it's just too much. Maybe it's like.
Or maybe you just need to do it manually.
Oh wait, look at this. You know what? We had to get more air involved. That's all it is. Oh, that's really going bonkers.
That was aggressive.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, this is kind of fun. See? Look at how frothy that's getting. Oh, all right.
Emma says you are the Einstein genius of our generation.
I'd like to think I'm a creative problem solver, okay? Now, we made a mess. We're going to clean it up. No big deal. Can I have the spray, please?
Oh, yes.
Sponsored by Shackley All-Purpose Cleaner. Spray this out and wipe up the mess. As a chef, you want to keep your workspace clean. Okay, good. So that's all set.
Jonathan James says that method is clearly completely mess-free.
It's totally mess-free. You're going to be happy with it. All right.
Hannah Crow is here.
Oh, Hannah, welcome. Glad to see you at Art Tunes. Amazing artwork that you crafted today. Shout out to you. And your pants and the cartoon characters on the pants.
Also, Helena says she's impressed and she thought you were going to break something, but you didn't.
I didn't even burn myself or scald myself on milk. Okay, so we got the milk. Coffee is ready. I'm going to go ahead. Did you want coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. So let's do, we're going to do coffee 2 ways. I'm gonna have bullet coffee. Okay, bullet coffee. Ever heard of it? You need a little fat from the butter. You plop that in there. Okay. Now, what does this do? Well, there's some fats, and it goes to your brain, and it helps you with the thinking. And I read on the internet that it's fantastic. Of course, you probably wouldn't want to do it every day, because you would maybe clog all of your arteries.
Do you need dose?
All right, let's see. I'm going to see.
No.
Ow,
Oh,
ow,
no,
ow,
no.
ow, ow. Okay. You're right. Look at this one's going to work. This is going to work. That was really hot. So I'm going to pour, let's get the angle. Can you see that butter?
It's just hanging on
Ow,
for
ow, I
dear
just touched
life.
it. Okay, we're gonna try and. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm spilling. Okay, note to self. I'm just gonna move it in. This is an old percolator. This is my camping percolator, and it has a little leakage in there. All right, I'm just doing a little dab. That butter's gonna melt up, and then we're gonna pour some for you, camera lady. Thank you again to my daughter Dakota for filming the e-learning cooking show. She's becoming quite a pro. She's going to have to do the WATVs, where they learn about all the broadcasting.
We have Melissa 2649, Carter the coolest.
Oh.
It's life every day, and bigger arugula.
This is grand, glorious, and good. And I am so thankful for each and every one of you. How's everybody doing? How am I? More importantly, how am I doing? How am I doing? Would you follow these instructions?
J. Duke Jones.
Oh, thank goodness for the Jones. That makes me even more excited. Now, we've got the bullet coffee here, okay? That's got some butter for your arteries. And then this over here is going to be the latte, because we got froth but milk. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna pour some of that right in there. Okay, but I don't want to go too much because I just want to get some of the give me some of the froth. In lieu of a spoon, I'm using a butter knife.
Van Wagner is here.
Oh, which one?
Emma.
Oh, good. Thank God. I want to make sure that I'm not in trouble or anything. Okay, so butter, bullet, coffee. Latte. Let's do something fancy. To make it a real treat, a little ground cinnamon or I don't know, nutmeg. Okay, let's put it on top. Oh, there we go. Just enough to make it look fun. All right. We can't have coffee or tea officially without a little bit of a snack.
Mr. Jones is asking if he can get one to go.
Hey, we're right down the street. I'll leave it on my porch, or I'll just drop it off halfway down the block. You pick it up, since we're in some quarantine right now.
Big Arugula wants to be in your live video.
Good. What? I mean,
Send you request.
So duly noted, and look out next week where Mrs. Perry and I do a live cooking show. She's going to teach. I'm going to follow along. We're going to work that out. So that's happening next week.
She wants to enlighten people.
Yeah, listen, Josh, we all know that you want to enlighten people. Okay? Or is that, who's Big Arugula?
No idea. I can't tell who this is. It might be Josh.
Is it Josh? Speak out.
Who is this? Who is Big Arugula?
I figured since
I don't have the Instagrams, so I don't care about your username, but it's a cool username. Logan Olson.
Logan. Well, okay, so I was about to say, because I was thinking of Josh Martinez, but he's Big Art Loser. And I didn't name it, so, but yes, Big Arugula, you deserve to be on the show. You deserve to teach the show, especially coffee shows. I'm just going to take a butter sip. Oh, that's great. And my brain feels like it's nourished with the fats that I need for that. Let's talk about our snacks, okay? We have some healthy alternatives, including apple and these are oranges, but I always forget the name. Cuties. I can't say cuties. I just have a block on cuties. We have some sliced baby cukes and some Nilla wafers. But I also brought out something just to enhance. This is like what we have during lunchtime at school, the prepackaged Costco guac. And then I got out a little Jell-O sugar-free snack because we all know that Jell-O sugar-free is for me when I'm trying to avoid the diabetes, okay? So let's think of it this way. Never double dip if you're sharing, and if it's yours, fine. You dip all you want.
Please don't dip anything else on the plate into the pudding.
Cukes and guac, it's deeply satisfying. Now, what I thought might be fun is if we try a little variation on the snack. Because sometimes you need the sweet.
Dear God.
And sometimes you need the salty. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on here. Okay. And this reminds me of a macaroon. Is it a macaroon? Macaron. Where's Colette when you need her to pronounce French stuff? Of course, Dakota, you speak the French. Okay.
Cuties and cusies.
So we got this. This
Mr.
is the salty sweet you desire. Mm. That was hard to swallow. I'm gonna be honest. But maybe not the mix.
Oh, Mr. Jones is saying that we have cuties and cukies.
Cuties and cukes, exactly. That's a good way to remember it. And never shall the two part. Do you ever just need to dip this into a Jell-O? Thank
you, Jonathan James. We were way ahead of you putting the wafers in the pudding. It's okay. It's the 4D experience.
But let's see how it works out with the cukes. Not horrible, but it tastes like I'm dipping like solid water. If water could be solid, it would be a cucumber. And then in the chocolate, it's like if I just put water into the Jell-O. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So make sure you have options of healthy snacks. Okay. Make sure that you have the right. Oops. You got to have the right combination of things. You got to have your additives and ingredients for coffee, whether it's butter for the bullet or a delicious latte with bonus cinnamon, or if it's tea. Heck,
are we going to sample that?
You want to sample it? We could put this right onto, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to put that on ice and make a little iced tea. Okay? Where's mine? Oh, I'll get a cup.
You want a small child?
I'm going to get this one. And I'm going to get some ice.
Jonathan James says that we should do bologna in pudding.
Oh, Jonathan. I figured we needed a reset on the bologna and the egg situation. I mean, of course, if you're longing for it, I would bring it back. I mean, I just wanted to make sure we have plenty of other ingredients involved. And who knows, because it's likely that I'll need to eat some, I'll probably bring it back at some point next week. Ooh, look at that tea. All right, here's what we're going to do. That's going to melt that ice a little bit. And I might even cut it with a little bit of cold water.
Jonathan James would like to move on from the bologna.
That's actually amazing. That's refreshing. All right. The tea is great. The coffee is good. It's all about the little twists and the creativity you can have. You got to solve problems, people. Splatter. That's what we do on the E-Learning Cooking Show. We solve the problems. We eat the weird things. We gather together to celebrate the beauty of food when you're locked into your house and can't go anywhere. And I hope that you'll have a fantastic weekend and you'll join me again next week for the E-Learning Cooking Show at noon. See you then. Was it? How do you...